Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, my name is Nelly. This channel is all about dreams, lifestyle, spiritual minimalism and faith. Please make sure you like and subscribe and turn on that bell notification so that you can see more of those videos. I'd really appreciate that. And thanks for my subscribers as well. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Being married to a narcissist, it wisens you up, meaning you believe in their kind words and everything around them. These are the people that believe they're the center of the universe. These are like sick people. You know, when you're a narcissist, you're actually a sick person. You know, they are sick with narcissism. They just in love with themselves. They believe they're the center of the universe. Everything about them is all about themselves. If you are married to a narcissist, you eventually get worn out because these people, they just won't change. Only God can change them if they decide they want to change as well. So ladies, don't try and fix things. Don't try and fix them. Don't try and change them, because these people, they just won't change. They just need professional help. Now, what is a narcissist? A narcissist is a personality disorder that affects the way they think and the way they behave. People with narcissists, they face a lot of challenges when it comes to relationships. You know, when it comes to narcissists, research has shown that this disorder may be caused by early life experiences, maybe something to do with unreliable parenting. If the parents of that person was not reliable, was not around at times, sometimes they could probably be blaming themselves, or sometimes it could be caused by a certain trauma. Or maybe sometimes it could, even abuse can even affect them if this person has been abused while they were young. Or sometimes it could be cultural influences, just to mention a few. Since this personality trait is difficult to change, this person will need to go through a lot of therapy so that the therapist can go deep in the root and find out, why is this person behaving like this? It takes a lot of therapy. If God does not change that person, then this person needs to go through therapy, because I believe God can also change, that person. I believe God can change him, because God can change anyone. If he was able to change Saul in the book of Acts 9 verse 20, when Saul had that miraculous encounter with Christ, Christ was able to change him. So when it comes to a narcissist, I believe God can change them as well. A narcissist finds it very difficult to build a relationship with other people because of their tendencies, because of their manipulative tendencies. Also, their lack of empathy for other people. They also self-love. They just love themselves. They don't love anyone except themselves. When you see like a narcissist, they're always talking about themselves. They're always talking about what they have achieved, their success. It's just, everything is just about them. They just want the glory of you listening about their success, their achievement, and their power. Maybe their power in society, who they know. They just want you, they just enjoy when you just sit and just listen to them while they brag about themselves. They also believe the world owes them something. I feel like they believe that they are just bigger than God. You know, when you're married to a narcissist, then you just don't matter. It's all about them. So if you're married to a narcissist, just know that your thoughts, your feelings, it doesn't matter to them. I just feel there's just something wrong with these people. Of course, there is something wrong, because it is a personality disorder that they don't even want to accept. They never accept that they've got a personality disorder. You know, you also notice, if you have an argument with a narcissist, you just never win that argument. Forget it. You will never win an argument with a narcissist. If you do win an argument, they won't accept that you have won the argument. If they know you are wrong as well, they won't apologize. So sometimes you just need to let it be, because I'm telling you, it will just drag until the following morning if it started the previous night. Can these people love? I can clearly say no, they can't love anyone because they love themselves. How can they love you when they love themselves so much? If you're in a relationship with a narcissist, you're on your own. Likely, you're the only one in this relationship who's got genuine love for the other. Loving a narcissist is just like loving your favorite character in a TV show. It's not real. The only reason they get into a relationship is to validate themselves. In fact, when it comes to a narcissist, I also think like there's also some form of abuse in there. I don't know if I'm wrong. I feel like there's also some form of abuse, because how can you be in a relationship with somebody and most of the time it's all about them? A relationship is supposed to be a two-way thing. You can't be worshiping this person all the time. Eventually you'll just get emotionally drained. Why are we in this relationship anyway? If it's a one-way thing, if I'm the one that's going to push you all the time, why are we in this relationship? I find it like it's also emotional abuse. Honestly, I can say they're very good actors, because whatever they do when they're in a relationship with you, just before they get married to you, they're just perfect people. Even people around you will feel jealous. I can honestly say they're very, very good actors. Once they're married to you, they'll manipulate you and bring you down. They don't like to see you happy. So that is why I'm saying there is a form of emotional abuse here, because abuses don't change. So when you are single, take your time to analyze the situation. Don't rush into a relationship, especially when you see those narcissist traits in them. Not everyone is a good person. Let this person deal with their situation first. Because I'm telling you, you will regret why you entered into this relationship. And if you're married to them, it's even worse. So rather analyze these situations. Look at the red flags. It's very hard sometimes to recognize these people, because sometimes on the outside, these people, they got themselves together and they're very happy people, and yet they're hiding what's deep inside them. So ladies, you need to ask a lot of questions. Just find out a lot of things, especially when you're on courtship with this person. Ask a lot of questions. Courtship is not about intercourse. Courtship is about asking questions. Ask a lot of questions about this person. Maybe you can pick up some few things here and there. When it comes to men, they can smell desperation from far. They are just like sharks, like a shark waiting for its prey. Like these days also, when it comes to men, they've got their own motives as well. They know they've got narcissist traits because maybe they've been divorced before. Instead of going to the root of the problem, they go to another relationship. Yet they have to deal with the root of their problem first before they enter another relationship. Because some of these men, they enter relationships because they've got their own motives and agendas. Maybe they can get married for certain reasons, like immigration papers. Or maybe it's to satisfy their parents' wishes. Maybe the parents, they want this person to get married, and they're not ready to get married, but sometimes they even get married to obtain a position at work. Sometimes these narcissists will look at your weakest strengths and they will use that just to get you. Because sometimes when you as a woman, you're from a background where there was a lot of abuse, you tend to attract an abuser, or maybe you'll attract a narcissist. Because healthy people, they generate their own energy. You need to identify these red flags, their game plan. One of their game plan is they will treat you, when you're in a relationship with them, is they will treat you like a queen. Everyone around you will envy your relationship. Also notice is they will also lie, and they will feel nothing wrong with it. And when you ask them about, maybe a certain lie, they'll be very defensive about it, because children are a product of their own environment. When you find that one parent has been abused, their children will also find abuse normal. As a wife, maybe you will go and report your husband to your in-laws. They find they find nothing wrong with it, because they are also in that same environment. So now it's normal to them. No matter how much you please that narcissist husband of yours, to them, they don't care. Like in a normal relationship and you're trying to please your partner, that's okay. That's normal. But when you are trying to please a narcissist, they just won't even show appreciation. So it also emotionally, it breaks you down, because you're trying to do something for that person and they do not appreciate what you're doing for them. Abuse and addiction, they walk hand in hand. One thing about narcissists, they will weigh you down, and they will also control you for being what they cannot be. It's sad for the children that are brought up in a background where there's narcissism, they think it's normal. So women, don't make any excuses for anyone, because nobody is going to believe you. Remember, people are looking at what they are seeing from the outside. They don't know what's happening from the inside. You can learn to reprogram your survival skills that got you through your childhood. Talk to somebody if you recognize these red flags. Don't just get into relationships when you are seeing these red flags. Before you even get married, pray about it. Ask the Holy Spirit to reveal to you about this person before you proceed even with this marriage. Being seen in this white wedding dress on that wedding day won't save you behind closed doors. Because after this whole wedding thing, reality will take place. One thing about a narcissist, they will do everything to stop you from working so that you are financially dependent on them. They will financially suffocate you. Don't stop working. Even if they convince you that they're going to provide for you with everything, don't stop working. They will tell you that they don't like your friends, because they know that maybe your friends will knock sense to you. Because he knows that your friends will be able to read what type of man he is. You need to recognize these red flags, because even in Christianity, you can become a victim. So don't be fooled when you see these traits, because even in Christianity, you can become a victim. That God-fearing man, that man that you think is God-fearing, can also be a narcissist. Sometimes you need to ask God to show you these signs. Sometimes you need to ask God to show you these red flags. God will show you. Pay attention to each and every detail. God will show you. Don't let Christianity fool you, because your life is very important. Pay attention to the small details, every detail. Thank you for watching up to the end. If it's content that you like, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe share it with the next person out there. Maybe if you see that somebody is married to a narcissist, share this video to somebody out there. Maybe it will help them.